In my assessment for activity 13.3, I didn't have any risk factors for diabetes, with the exception that my dad has once been told he's diabetic. Then the same physician repulled the diagnosis, stating that there was no current reason to believe my dad was diabetic, but that he probably was still diabetic, but it was controlled with diet and exercise. The 7 dimensions of wellness and how they're affected with diabetes. I'm choosing to focus on physical, emotional, and social. The physical aspects of diabetes. Having diabetes creates low energy levels, fatigue, secondary effects are peripheral neuropathy. These can limit our physical activities tremendously, from limiting how far we can walk because of intense foot pain. Typically, people that are diabetic are obese or overweight. Secondary to this, it makes it hard to get out and exercise because of the weight. The toll that these can take on us affects us emotionally. The stress management of insulin injections can be difficult. If you're on sliding scale insulins, it can be hard to manage and understand. This can take an effect on us emotionally. With the physical aspects and the emotional aspects, this can create a domino effect onto our social wellness. If we're not feeling good, we're not going to go out, even go to the grocery store or enjoy coffee with friends. Going out on a walk can just be hurtful to your feet. Your social life is going to deteriorate slowly. People don't want to come over to your house. You're just complaining about how you feel. The 7 dimensions of wellness truly build and intertwine with each other, kind of like Dixie sticks. They're all intertwined. They all make a mess, but one at a time, if you pick them up and straighten them out, things can come together. Habits that we can get into for, for diabetes prevention or healthy lifestyles is diet, exercise, and education. Under diet, we need to limit our high fat intake, our portion sizes. Remember keeping meats, poultries to about 3 ounces, and we can do this by thinking of the size of our palm. Remembering to eat slowly and allowing our digestive system to work, as well as turning off the TV. Our activity habits, if we don't have the 150 minutes of exercise a day, we can look at small increments and increasing from there. I tell people every day that work in offices to walk to the furthest copy machine you have in your office if you have to make a photocopy. Try to remember to get to work early enough to take the stairs instead of the elevator. And don't be afraid to park a couple parking spaces away, especially when you're at big grocery stores like Winco, Fred Meyer's, Targets. Park at the far end and really just take the time to walk in. When it comes to education, you just need to learn about it. Understand what the best thing is for you and get in the habit of going to your preventative checkups with your physician, seeing where you're at, getting your routine tests done so you can be an informed individual on your own health. That's probably the best way to prevent and stay well. Thank you. Journal week 5.